Hey guys, we're on the mat with Coach Bobby Rodriguez, Burges High School girls wrestling coach. Thanks for coming out, Bobby.
Cody, thank you for coming out to Burges.
Heck yeah, we're just trying to get to know you. A little bit about you first. How long you been coaching, and where have you coached at?
Yes, sir. This is my 8th season here at Burges High School. I've also coached middle school at Lincoln Middle School, MacArthur Middle School, where I did football and track when I first started. But wrestling is my love, so I just stuck to what I love most.
Nice. And then high school, where did you wrestle at in high school? And then did you wrestle after high school? Like, what was that journey like?
In high school, I started my sophomore year. I wrestled at Irvin High School in the Northeast. I found a lot of success there, but I wasn't satisfied with my outcome, so I pursued college wrestling. My coach encouraged me to apply to New Mexico Highlands University, where I got my degree and got the opportunity to learn how to become a better wrestler.
Nice.
And pass it on to these guys.
Cool. And then you just kept going because you became a wrestling coach after that. Like, your favorite memory, though, as a wrestler? I know we do it for the kids. I know we coach kids. We try to teach them life lessons through hard work, dedicate, all those things. Like, that's what we do as coaches. But looking back as a wrestler, high school, college, what was your, favorite memory?
My favorite memory as a wrestler would always have to be the out-of-town trips. Just getting to enjoy time with your teammates and, go out with the boys and, cause a little trouble and have fun. That was always the best.
I hear you. And then the biggest match or moment. I know wrestling, it's all about matches and it's intense. But biggest match, biggest moment for you through that journey from a high school wrestler through college?
Biggest journey, I think, just high stakes matches, tournaments when you're trying to win the championship or trying to advance to regionals or state. Those are big moments where you kind of you don't really forget those, and those are the ones that make you. I feel that that's kind of what pushed me to continue this career.
To be a coach?
Yes, to stay hungry.
No, you have to. It's a grind. Wrestling's a grind. So, and that takes us into the coaching part of it. So, like, you're here, you're coaching at Burges. I've seen what you've done with this program. I've seen you go to McGoffin. Like, you do a great job recruiting. You teach at Hartley. You recruit those kids. You try to bring them in. Like, it's not just a high school coaching job for you. Talk a little bit about that and what that means to you and how you see your program.
Well, I like to build my program, as you mentioned, through the middle school feeder programs. I am a teacher at Hartley, which is one of our middle school feeders, and I'm the wrestling coach at MacArthur, which is our other feeder. So I'm able to hit both schools and kind of talk wrestling all the time. If anything, just present them to me, and hopefully they'd want to be a part of something that I'm a part of, and just getting to know the kids and the people of the community, and just trying to influence them to want to be a part of something great. So far, it's worked out really good, where the numbers have shot through the roof. We have 35 girls on the roster. Only graduated 3 last year, so we have a monster coming back, and we look forward to doing great things.
And that takes me right into this. So you had 3 state qualifiers last year. You came in 5th as a team at the state tournament. Talk about that, and then take that into the program. Like, what does that do for your program, like you talked about, when they see teammates like that excel at the state tournament?
That was a great experience for us. It was a very surreal experience. I did not expect to end up that high as a team. I knew my girls would end up that high individually. I expected 3 state champions. I didn't get 3 state champions, but I had 3 state placers. 1 got second, 2 got third, and the outcome was that they ended up 5th as a team. I think it really motivated the girls back home who were watching every match as a team here and cheering for us and calling them and, wanting to do better. For those girls that push themselves and for themselves to want to push to get to that level. But they were a great influence in the program, and they definitely set it off for next year.
Right, yeah. And then, Joy, she's going on. She's going to wrestle in college. You have one girl coming back, and that's Gloria. Like Gloria Vasquez is your team captain coming in this coming year. Two-time state qualifier. What does she mean, and what does she bring to the team that you saw and said, hey, I want her to be our captain?
Gloria's a hammer on the mat. She's just very relentless. She doesn't stop. She's very positive. She always coaches her teammates as soon as they come off the mat, always gives them advice, always looks for adjustments, always asks questions. She's the ideal student. And not just on the mat, in the classroom too. She's got a 4.2 GPA and she's early college, so she'll be graduating with an associate's degree. So we've kind of built that kind of culture of having that kind of leader here. So just continuing the culture of having someone who represents us well on the mat and off the mat is kind of what we strive to do. And she's going to be a hammer. So hopefully she's ranked #1 in the state starting the season and finishing the same way.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's what it's all about. It's not about just what happens on the mat. You're right. You know, developing kids and teaching them life lessons, things like that. Another girl you have coming back that you mentioned, Jocelyn Mariscal, is 16-0 this summer. Talk a little bit about her and like why she's one of your top, highlights coming into this season.
Jocelyn has always been a great wrestler on her program. Unfortunately, the last couple of years, she was stuck behind a girl who placed twice at state. So she was kind of in a hard predicament. Last year, she bumped up a weight class and she was still a regional qualifier and she still did great. She was ranked in the state for most of the season. And this summer, we went out to Colorado where she went 16-0 at the Western Colorado Slate Camp. So she's already set herself up for success for this next coming season. I've seen her grow her confidence just immensely, and that's kind of a piece that she was missing in her game. We're ready to go. I think she's going to do great.
Yeah. And then last girl that you mentioned to me was Estrada, like two-time regional qualifier, killing it in the off season. There's always a wrestler that comes up and you're like, oh man, she's taking a bigger jump than kind of you expected. Is that kind of what you see her as?
Estrada is also a great leader when it comes to being on and off the mat. She's the leader of the ROTC program here at Burges. She's the one in command. So I'd like her to apply that to the mat as well and just take it into the school community. So I think through her discipline and hard work in ROTC and in wrestling, I think it's going to come together here at the end, and she's going to have a great senior season.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're looking forward to it. I know I follow you. I know I'm your BSN sales rep, and it's one of my missions to highlight coaches and what they do, and that's just something that I miss from my coaching days, so that's why I wanted to do that with you. And Bobby Rodriguez is going to have a great season with the Burgess Lady Mustangs wrestling team. Thanks again. Last thing, I know everybody likes to give a little shout out. Kids do it all the time. They say, who got them where? Thank you to this person. Thank you to that person. Like, name someone or a couple people like that you want to shout out and just say, hey, this person, thank you, and what they did for you.
Yeah, so first off, I want to thank God for the opportunity and allowing me the knowledge and the discipline and the health and everything that gives me the opportunity to do this position. It's very demanding, and I want to thank my family, my wife, my mother, my sister, my nephew, everyone that sees the sacrifice and still appreciates me and pushes me to continue doing great, and everyone that follows my wrestlers, Cody, our reps, and everyone that supports our team and our cause and sees that the sacrifice that we make, it's not for nothing. So I appreciate everyone that's got our back.
Thanks, guys. Y'all check out the Lady Mustangs this season on the mat with Coach Bobby Rodriguez.
Thank you, Cody. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.